recently my wife and I were having a conversation, and she said, "Hey, did I tell you about that movie that came out this year? The one about Ignatius or Ignatius, however you want to say his stupid name, of Loyola?" I said, "What? Huh?" And she said, "Oh yeah." She said there was this book or this movie, excuse me, that came out this summer. I think it was July. Ignacio de Loyola. And August was it? Okay, it's never there. It said it's August. And I was like, "What on earth are you talking about?" So I came and I typed it in, YouTube search, and sure enough, there's the trailer for the thing and whatever else. And I'm just like, they made a movie about the founder of the Jesuits. I was like, so I started looking into this thing, and pretty interesting information. Let me put up a picture here. This is the executive director. Okay, this is a movie company in the Philippines called JESCOM. I'm not joking. Look at the picture. Father Emmanuel Alfonso, Society of Jesus. There is what that means. The SJ there. And FR is Father. It's an abbreviation for Father. And he is the executive director of JESCOM. So the Jesuits are making movies openly now. JESCOM, by the way, originally was a term coined by a priest, a Jesuit priest named Reuter. Actually, it was his last name. Interesting last name, but it meant Jesuits engaged in social communications. It was back in the late 1960s, I believe, is when the thing came out. But this JESCOM organization in the Philippines, they basically created this, Ignacio de Loyola. And the interesting thing about this is, if you go to the IMDb page and you look at the rating, the parent's guide for Ignacio de Loyola, and you can, just read it here. I'll put it up on screen. It says, look at the things that's listed here. Parent's guide: sex and nudity, violence and gore, profanity, alcohol, drugs, smoking, frightening, intense scenes. So, let me get this straight. The church that Jesus Christ founded, the Roman Catholic Church, is bringing out a movie with those things in it. And by the way, you say, well, no, it's just talking about certain rating categories or whatever. Look at the trailer preview. I'm not even going to put a link to the thing, but if you're like, look at the trailer for this movie. Just type in the Ignacio de Loyola there, movie or something like that, and it'll come up with the trailer for it. And it's like really, really wicked looking movie.
How many? 12,000, possibly more. Pamplona is lost, Loyola. I say we fight.
He wants to become a pilgrim. He wants to go to Jerusalem and beg his way there like the holy pilgrims of old.
But he's a Loyola. What will people say? If you could hear the voice of God, would you want to keep it secret? You know what this council is capable of. Do you really want to die? I have faced death before. It does not scare me.
Talking about the fact that he was into mysticism and all this other stuff, I mean, it's pretty wild. But I thought this was very interesting. You get these Jesuits coming out with a movie, and you can also look at this. I might play a little bit of the video clip here. But the Black Pope was interviewed by the Jesuit Post. You know, they have a channel here on YouTube. And I mean, look at this sermon here that this little heretic preached. Why tracts are worthless? Huh? Isn't that amazing? Just incredible. But let me show you something else here that's very, very interesting. Extremely interesting. Not copyrighted. Copyright the Repentance Blacklist. Huh? But look at this. Template created by Darth Exteros. Okay, that sounds real spiritual. Let's follow the link here. Oh, Pit Droid Productions has moved. Pit Droid Productions? Kind of like the all-seeing eye. That's kind of interesting. So we go over to here. Go to members. Who's a developer? Stephen. Let's click on Stephen. Who is Stephen? Who's the developer of Steve Anderson's website? Well, let's go down here a little ways. Let's see if I can find this one photo here. Oh. Elder Stromberg? Huh? Elder Stromberg. Almost looks like he's a Mormon. Isn't that interesting? And you say, well, maybe he's not really a Mormon. Well, let's just show you something else here. Okay, I'm trying to find where the thing... it says here today, I just noticed that this site still says that it is in blah, blah, blah. I just thought I'd point out that it will be leaving said beta mode as I will be moving all activity over to my new site located at this one. So let's go up here, put it there, takes us to this channel right here. Welcome to GuyOzaGuy.com. You go down here and lo and behold, he's playing a pipe organ. And there's some major issues there, some things I want to bring out in the future on that. But he's playing a pipe organ at Brigham Young University. Huh? So in other words, Steve Anderson has a website. See if I can get back to it here. Has a website that's created, the template is created by a Mormon. Isn't that kind of strange? A website that puts on a list men of God that preach repentance, the true gospel of repentance, and encourages you to send in names of others that have done this horrible thing of preaching repentance, including local church Bible publishers? Yeah. Isn't this amazing? And you want me to believe that this man is a saved man and that he's a good man? I mean, we're talking about a very, very dark individual here. And you say, well, what about this thing of making a database of dissenters? Well, it's also kind of interesting because Steve Anderson has appeared on the Alex Jones program. And Alex Jones, there are some links there that point to him basically making databases of his listeners. Stratford, the Stratford connection with Alex Jones. you reckon these guys actually could be wolves in sheep's clothing? This one especially?